anyway, we'll see what's happened.
Wise are the men who carefully plan their assaults. The legions of Damned needed no such wisdom. They do not know pain.
I just wanted to scroll down so we could recap what the quest objective was. It was to kill Gimner Cloudkeeper, a dwarf, in case you couldn't guess by the name, who is going to reinforce the seal on Bethrizin, which is our god, his prison, and therefore, you know, it's going to get fucked, essentially. Not in a good way either, not in a demonic kind of sadist type way. So we've got to kill this dwarf before he actually gets to the Unholy Gate and basically finish him off to make sure that our god can break free. I was going to say something else, I can't remember. It was, of course, to say hello to the lovely Blasky. You alright? Good to see you. So what has happened recently in the last stream? Scary Slut has actually managed to climb to the ranks, the lofty heights of level 3. She's maxed out XP wise, 120 HP. Nothing else in addition to the extra HP. She's got an extra 2% chance to hit. That's about it. That's all you can really expect from this Rod Planter, sadly. I'm going to have to make a conscious effort to actually sit back. I know I keep on saying this, but Disciples 2 always displays itself in a very small post-it note sized window on the screen, so I kind of naturally have to lean forward to see what the hell's going on, but I've just got to keep myself back there. Unfortunately, increasing the resolution doesn't really help, because it will increase the window, but not actually the detail on the screen, unfortunately. Yes, Dr. Morgan's here. Hi, Nibble. You alright? Oh yeah, we got extra leadership and we hadn't decided what to do with it. This is indeed correct. Thank you very much. Otherwise I'd have been flying blindly into battle with only one extra unit when we can have two. The question is, what are we going to have? Let me just bring this cultist over, because as you'll see, we're quite limited in terms of what additional unit we have. We could go for a 2-space unit, but then we would literally be using all of our leadership on a 2-space unit, like with the Gargoyle, for instance. There we go. No more units can go in. I think we're probably best off keeping the Berserker and maybe just throwing in a cultist or another possessed. In this mission I would have a normal leader. That is also looking very likely, because if memory serves, Gimner's party is horribly powerful. I'm going to go for another possessed. Oh, come on. There we go. We'll go with that. Maybe I should have spent that money on a new leader. Reload. Reload. Yeah, that's a reload. Already. Literally 5 minutes into the stream. Because I've realised we've got just about enough money to actually recruit a leader, so we're better off doing that. There's very little point in actually using Scary Slut to fight any battles, because she won't get any experience. So it's not worth it. I want an Archdevil. And call him Nibble, if that's alright. I'm sure you'll be fine, Nibble. It's like breaking this apart. Where? Behind me? Was it? Hello? The demon's invading. Was it behind me? Ah. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for that. Don't worry. What to give you, though? Pop you down there, and probably a possessed. Oh, the reload, sorry. I was going to say, I've spent... I think I spent the first 5 minutes of the stream actually talking about the new lighting I've got set up to stop the whole green screen crap going mental. Oh God, not this again. Right. Let's try this. Probably want the gargoyle to get the attacks from the warrior. No, I don't actually. Let's swap that round because then we can get the possessed just to defend. Also, let's listen to this chap. Invocari, this is one of the best voices for the demons. Yeah, so then we can do this. The gargoyle is a ranged attacker. He can attack the warrior while our possessed just keeps defending. He sounds like he says body essence when he attacks. I'd just like to point that out. Just in case anyone would like to agree. He's got a very nice looking attack. I've got to say that. Come on, dear. Let's go for it. Nice. No, that's okay. There's a warning on the stream title that there will be reloading. That's absolutely fine. It's a lie and you know it, Blasky. Come on now. Yep, I'm going to keep stealing. At least I'd want to. Is it going to let me steal some more? That would just be lovely if you could do that for me. Gargoyle only missed twice. He's got the same chance to hit, doesn't he, as everyone else? Yeah, it's still 80%. But you're right, some units do just seem to be susceptible to misses more than others. Okay, we've got some... We had a rather scary looking guy invading at some point. Yeah, there he is. He's got a rock giant. He's won no battles though, so maybe he's still a level 1. He does have a warrior though. Ignis Demonia. I get the feeling that I might have been a little bit too slow in progressing with this. Dare not. Gargoyles are fantastic. I will show you the fully upgraded gargoyle at some point. And you will be mesmerized with its power. Yeah, I think we're probably just going to have to abandon using Scary Slut as an attacker now that she's fully leveled up. We're going to have to get Nibble up to speed. Might as well start with a Rod Planter. What are the chances to poison a Rod Planter? They must be very high. 80%. Oh, for fuck's sake. Breathe. Sod it, let's just kill him. Right, we probably want to bring this guy down first. Oh, come off it. Anything which has an 80% chance to succeed is just quite possibly the most unreliable thing in Disciples. I know that doesn't make any sense. Oh, for crying out loud. Why do you do this game? Thank you. We killed a dwarf. And of course he's out of movement points now. I guess we could challenge him to a duel and finish him off with a thief. It seems like a horrible waste of experience points. We leave him to it. It's just a Rod Planter. How dangerous can he be? Thank you. Another one, or is that pushing my luck? No. Beautiful. Magister. I kind of want to summon a Hellhound just so we can see around this part of the Fog of War. Sorry, man, I've just realised that I didn't do that much explaining. Was there anything else that you wanted me to explain? Other than the fact that we've got Scary Slut up to the level cap, and she's got Banner Bearer. Banner Bearer, leadership, fairly standard. I'm sure that's what you'd probably expect. Has she got anything interesting to give to... She does actually. going to move her over and give the scrolls to Nibble, because with him being a mage leader, he can actually use those scrolls. We've got Summon a Rock. Might actually use that to do some scouting. You can have 3 of those life potions. Also have that potion of protection. Celerity might come in useful. As we've seen, potion of striking may come in essential. In theory. Pestilence scroll, always nice to have a little bit of extra damage going. Might as well have all the potions. Right, we'll keep hold of that. I am of course going to use, not use the talisman, but take it with me through every single mission. That's how we do things in the EsterQuest channel. We use the useless things forward with us, say that we're going to use it, and then just not use it, and then probably just sell it. There's summon in the rock there. I could, yes, that's much more mana efficient mine. Much better at this game than I am, aren't you? Oh! Haha. Actually, it's a similar kind of party to this guy. Where did he go? There. Rock Giant, Warrior, Burton. Rock Giant, Crossbowman, Gimna. Right. So, let's go a little bit further forward. Maybe we can use some summons, some summonings, to impede his movement. See, if we leave this summon here, there I think, he's going to have to fight that summoned rock. Won't be able to progress any further. So it might be a case of using our mana efficiently. We can't summon illusions to do that because they can't actually fight. What happens if an enemy tries to fight an illusion? Out of interest, I can't remember what happens. Does the illusion just disappear? I can't imagine it would take any of their movement points, because that would be open to a bit of abuse. I don't really want to use Scary Slut to finish off the Rod Planter, because this guy might just swoop in. And let's just move you down there. You've got a few things that you can sell. I might sell some things just so we can get more thieves to weaken Gimna when we eventually have a pop. It just disappears. Makes sense. Oh, shit. That's right. Hang on a second. Hang on one cotton picking minute. There is another way around. I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, there's potential reloading incoming. I'm not sure if we can catch up to it from here. But I will not tolerate this blasphemy. Prepare yourselves to join your accursed god in oblivion. We can't get past that guy. Is it just a hill giant? He's got a novice with him. Right. I think we've left it too late. There were just so many leaders around here. Is it going to have to be a case that we have to level up a proper leader alongside Scary Slut and then go from there? Let's bring everyone back. I just want to see how many turns we have, because if we can find that out, we know exactly what kind of time restraint we're up against. It's looking like it's going to be in the late 30s. Master of the Undead Hordes have used their sorcery on Gimna. Are they trying to help us free Bertherson? Hang on a second. Master of the Undead Hordes have used their sorcery on Gimna. Is that the one that we were trying to kill? Are they trying to help us free Bertherson? What is their purpose? Your attempts to stop me are futile. The clans will not be thwarted. Your accursed god will be imprisoned forevermore. Commander starting the ceremony with strike now. Time is the essence. Blah 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 blah. It's so important I can hardly speak. Undead are helping us. I don't remember these things happening. I should remember this campaign more than all the others. Oh, they casted Stone Rain. Oh, that's very nice of them. Always trust the undead. Crossbowman. The warrior who is damaged. Another crossbowman. Ha ha ha. There is the little shit. Right. Let's just play this one out. Let's cast Pestilence on him. Let's help the undead. Can't think of anything else that we can do. We've got Ignis Khan. Yeah, let's do that as well. Can we kill him with spells? I don't see any reason why we can't. It's just another unit. I think we're going to run out of time. Let's just see what happens. You know, forewarned is forearmed and all that. Might as well glean some information from this. Oh, he seems to have a little entourage going on. That's fine. The Hellhound was useless to us anyway because we couldn't quite get to Gimna. Oh, that tea's nice. Is he going after Nibble? Please don't do that. Did he cast all those spells and didn't have the movement points to actually follow up on it? We can kill him with spells. He heals a lot of HP though every turn. I think it's because the Dwarfen leader is a warrior lord, so that's obviously working against us. Yeah. This is looking more and more like a restart. I can't get to Gimna, obviously, now. I'm not even entirely sure if we can get past this little mini army, if you'll pardon the pun. Fair enough, there are only 2 proper armies in there, the rest are Rod Planters and Thieves, but it's very much impeding our progress. Oh, shush. Let's just see how many turns this takes to play out completely. Yeah, they're going to kill everyone, but that's fine. This is what could happen if we didn't reload. Great. Right, he's still not finished with the ceremony. Alright, so at least we know that we're going to have to wait until, well, not wait, but get there until should I say before turn 35. Completely lost the power of speech. That's just how bad things are. The bollocks? No, that's not right. It was not horribly. Turn 28. Let's go back in time. What was happening here? Right, we still have no leaders. But no, she doesn't have a lot. She doesn't have any stuff. Oh, is she about to kill this hill giant? That's quite possible. So it's 3 thieves and Scary Slut. If I could just move you there, that would be just lovely. Excellent. We'll use her. I wonder if this happened last time. It probably did. Right, so she's not quite level 3 yet. 4 lives, but yeah. That army that we've just killed one of our main leaders and took all his items. As one would expect. The downside is that we're not left with any... oh, shit. We're not left with any main army. Or even a powerful army. But let's get her there and sell some shit. You use that. They're not worth lots, so there's not much point in actually selling those. It's worth 400 gold coins. Let's get this over with now and just sell it now when we actually need the money, instead of me taking it forward every single mission. Alright, we'll leave it there. 660 gold is more than enough for a new leader. So we'll do it again. Nibble, you'll come back. You can... should we go with the gargoyle? Yeah, stick with the gargoyle. Gargoyles are just better than anything. We'll stick with you as well. Quite like that army. So we've got a fairly straightforward army there. Rod Planter and a stationary army there. 2 dwarves and an axe thrower. Nibble doesn't quite have enough movement points to get to this guy. So let's bring him forward to about there. And then he can strike on the next turn. I'm going to bring the thieves back, because I don't like leaving those out too far from the main army. It's just asking for trouble. And I might even take this opportunity to stop using Scary's Look for all of the attacking, because she only needs 20 more experience for level 3. Does she not? Yes. Okay. Let's bring over those potions and scrolls and whatnot, because I think we're going to use Nibble for the final battle against Gimna. Right. Okay, end our turn there. Then we're going to have to make a push in the next turn. He's got so many armies though. It's another one. Seeing Gimna approach the gate, he is about to start the ceremony that will seal our fate. But he's not approaching the gate yet. Because we know we only saw him appear up there at turn 33, 4-ish. So we've got our work cut out for us, but I think it's possible. You're the one with the rock giant. I am confident of the opposite, Nibble. I think you will thrive. You will be the hero we all need. Alright, excellent amount of poisoning there. This is good. Let's keep on going for it. 80% seems to be working in our favour for a change in Disciples. Oh, he's run out of movement points. Lovely, look at that. Rest in hell. Nice. Right, these guys aren't actually that tough. A couple of dwarves and an axe thrower. Once we get past those, then we'll have access to the path that we know Gimna's going to take. We just need to get there with plenty of time. Right, let's do this. Kia Sinistra. Which damage do you do? 40. It's possible that you could kill him. No, didn't think so. Of course, you couldn't kill the guy that you couldn't hit the guy that you were actually able to kill. To be far too sensible and straightforward. Could have gone better. 72 experience is nothing to sniff at though. Alright, bear in mind that we are a warrior lord, so 30, is it 30? No. 15% of all our units' damage is going to be healed every single turn. So we will of course use that to our advantage. Shush. I'm very slightly concerned that this thief will challenge Nibble to a duel and kill him, because he's quite squishy. Do we take the offensive and kill the thief now? I think if we don't, we're going to regret it. Oh, now who's missing? Fool. Please kill him before he hits again. Great. The 16 XP. Nice. Possessed only needs 7 more experience. Already. Tell you what we could do. We could swap him out for the Berserker. Excuse me, in Scary Slut's party. I quite like the sound of that. He's going to need healing first. So if we're going to put all our eggs in one basket, we might as well make it a rather strong basket. Mightn't we? You're actually going to be able to attack him, aren't you? Could be sneaky with a Hellhound. Let's do that. I'm going to make sure that Nibble doesn't die. If we summon a Hellhound in there, then this guy will have to actually attack the Hellhound to get past, and that drains half of his movement points. Then we just go apeshit with thieves. Little fucker. Oh, he went round the other way. Ay, ay, ay. Right, it's a good job we've got some healing potions. I might try and be a bit sneaky. Can we just go around another way? Do we have to go through this area? There's no suffering in hell, mine. It's a crazy notion. Oh, that's all his movement points gone. Whoops. Alright, that's his party fairly knackered now. So that might force him to go back to the city and sit the next turn out. Let's do what mine says. We can research it but not cast it, unfortunately. So I'll wait until the next turn, and we can do both then. You just chillax in the city there, that's fine. I remember this mission being a pain even without using a Rod Planter. It's a difficult one. Wow, he healed a lot of damage. Any of the time restraint missions in Disciples are a pain. Oh yes, I just want a cup of tea. Thank you. How was my leader dead again? Did he cast another spell on him? Alright, so we can get that far. Now let's do the Hellhound illusion. Mage Lord is extremely useful. How so, mine? Oh! Oh! Haha! We have stumbled upon an opportunity, my friends. And what an opportunity it is. Is there any way of saying that this guy's an illusion? Oh, he's got immunity to everything, but he just instantly dies if he takes any kind of damage or if anyone actually approaches him. Is that what the PW stands for? If it does, then that's awesome. Hold it! Let's move you up there. Oh, why do they send Gimnard here? We missed the troll hunting in Gunthera. Ah, who knows? We're supposed to guide Gimnard for some ceremony. Others have all the fun. Just pass me the ale. Might as well get a good time while we guard this damn gate. We overheard the drunken dwarves, master. They guard the passage which leads to the gate. So they do, but do we actually have to go down that passage? For Gimnard is here. It's just a shame we are very much lacking the power to take him down. It's interesting to know, though, he's gone a very strange way. Yeah, our thieves are just being hunted down to extinction. Okay. I'm going to say that, can we possibly pull this off? It is extremely unlikely. We can summon a rock, we've got celerity, pestilence. That does sound a bit like more like an objection mine. Yeah, we're going to need 200 Infernal Mana to do Ignis Calm. Huh. I get the feeling if we wait one more turn, this guy's going to take down Nibble. So we need to act now. We've saved it, so we'll see what we can pull off. Well, let's do Pestilence first of all. The boss is max level. Yeah, it's not doing a great deal of damage, is it? We'll summon a rock for what it's worth. What else did you have? Celerity, wasn't it? You can cast Celerity on yourself. Why not? Then we might as well get a Hellhound in on the action. Hellhound's probably more useful than the rock because he can actually damage Gimna. Right, let's see what we're up against. He is indeed a level 3, as mine said. He's going to do 40 damage to all units. Biggest problem is going to be his rather large amount of HP. The Rock Giant is level 3 as well. It's going to do 99 damage. Crossbowman level 2, so that's just a normal crossbowman. Giant has an absurd amount of health. Good evening, son. You alright? Right. On the plus side, we can't actually we can't level up Gimna. He's already at max level. Always look on the bright side, I say. Beginning to see why you think using a Mage Lord is so useful in this mine. I think that's it. I think we've run out of stuff. We could give the Potion of Protection to the Gargoyle. That would pump him up to 55 armor, which might be nice. What did you just have? The Potion of Striking. And give the swiftness to Nibble. Kind of stick still. Hungover, perhaps. Self-inflicted. We may never know. I think we've done everything we could have possibly done in the lead up to this. I don't think it's going to be enough. Might as well just go all out. How much damage can you actually do? Is it 30? Not enough. We will kill Gimner if the gargoyle hits. Ooh! That was very sad. Well, at least Gimner's dead. That will hinder his progress. I suspect we'll have to kill the entire party off though. We might be able to do something with this. Very close. Very, very close. That giant is about to go down. Crossbowman, not so much, but he's quite squishy. Is it going to give us the victory to us? No, because Gimner is technically not dead. Because the party still exists. Recovering from flu, just get pissed. Sorted. Bullshit side effects from medication, indeed. Okay. New plan. Might be able to make this work. Let's get a counsellor because we need a large amount of movement. There we go. He might be able to be the finishing blow. Very few spells, son. Mainly because we only have... We have a devil. And... Possessed. We're a bit limited in our spell casting because we only have one mana node. One infernal mana. You should probably take that rod. So what we really need to do is... That Hellhound illusion is going to stay there for 3 turns. For some reason, that seems to be putting Gimner off passing through there. So he might just go down here and through there. And all we need is one good shot. So if we put you... I'm going to save it again because the positioning is going to be crucial here. We need to keep Sun just out of reach of this guy, but close enough so we can actually swoop in and just finish off this party. Can we do this? This would be fairly pro if I could do it. Not that I'm saying I'm pro, but this would prove it, let's face it. See what happens. Come on, don't be like that. Okay, he moves down. We want the other guy to move out the way who has the rock giant. That is perfect. Oh, could we do it? Can we do it? We can get to him. Oh, I'm going to be so impressed with myself if I can do this. Do we really need a Hellhound? I'm inclined to say no. I think we can actually pull this off. Let's just go for it. Right. I think we can probably kill the rock giant before he attacks. Our devil has a higher initiative. Devil has 35, rock giant 30. So let's see if we can pull that off. Got my hopes up, game, and then dashed them in an instant. Right. Can we finish him off. This is going to be such a cheesy victory. Cheese overwhelming. I think that should be it. We have accomplished our task. Shall I do my proper Duke voice?
We have accomplished our task, Master. The Lawmaster Gimna is dead.
I'm defeated. My Morok will avenge my death. You will feel the wrath of the clans.
Look, the gate is opening. Bethrazen will finally be free of his infernal prison. Our master returns to us. I'm afraid I've gone a little bit, Saruman there. What is this? A boy? Where is the great demon which commanded the infernal armies? Where is Bethrazen if he is not imprisoned here? Our leader. Has our leader that we have waited for so long forsaken us? Do you not recognize me? Bow before the ruler of hell. Oh yeah, it's like that. All this time you've been serving a young boy.
With Gimna killed, the legions of the damned hope to see their god
there we go.
emerge in all his terrible glory. But out of the mountain dungeon, a young boy,
Demonic Terry Wogan.
a child dressed in rags, a little over 12 years of age. All wondered how this could be.
How could this be? How could this be if we've not played through the Empire campaign and know that he's the heir of the Empire? Whew. Thinking a bit Terry Wogan. Bless him. Rip Terry Wogan. He was a good man. Norwegian black metal singer. I could do it.
The only problem is that I can't do this voice for much.
And then if it starts breaking,
I start to sound a little bit like Yoda.
Hi Bizik, you alright? How late are you? Probably about 50 minutes. But worry not, all we managed to do was completely and utterly cheese that first mission. I mean, it was mega cheesy how we managed to get around that. I'm quite impressed with myself, I've got to say. We don't even have don't even have 5 items to take with us to the next mission. How sad is that? I'm just going to take a boots of speed and 2 life potions.
Funny joke.
Is that what you're after? Timelines in Disciples is very messy. They are, but when you kind of think about it, they do kind of make sense. And it is nice to see. Like, well, yeah, I don't have more than 3 items. I'm sorry, there's no need to rub it in. Blimey. Feels bad, man.
The legions realized that the child would come forth instead of their beloved Bethrazen was the Empire's sole heir, a boy named Uther. A decade ago, the Forsaken God had chosen this being as the receptacle for his foul spirit.
Receptacle.
When the infant emerged from the infernal rift, trees bled and the soil rotted beneath his feet. As the child bled deeply into their cursed souls, all demons present knew that this was Bethrazen. None understood why this was, but there was no time for questions. Undead hordes were attacking. The stench of death covered the plains. The legions
Oh God,
had
thanks,
to
mine.
secure Bethrazen, for it was clear enough that the undead hordes had no good intentions. The only course of action for the legions of the damned lay north to gather up their scattered forces.
So we've released our god, or what we thought was our god, but it appears to be a young boy, inhabited by the spirit of our god. And now for some reason the undead hordes are after him. But for what sinister purpose? My cohorts, I am still weak, but we must flee for now, but next time we encounter these lifeless troops we will crush them. Yes, Master Bethrazen, our troops are waiting for us up north. I'm doing the same voice, sorry. We must hurry to reach them before the undead attack. Come with us, we will ensure your safe passage. I need different accents for these guys. Can't think of any. Maybe Jamaican.
It will not be so easy. You are surrounded, demon infant. Give yourself freely.
Zomboids. Time for some bitch slapping. It is the end for the legions of the damned and Bethrazen. For your arrogance you will die once more. I retain some of my powers. Attack cohorts. Cohorts is such a cool name for minions, essentially. That was nice of him. There we go. So, ambush. Ambush at the Unholy Gate. I wonder, is this... because the Unholy Gate is still there, is this just an extended version of the last map? Attack east, attack while the wound is still opened. Said like a true Prince of Evil mine. So we've got control over Bethrazen in his pre-puberty form. I love that little kind of stance that he's got there, like that thriller kind of thing going on. Uther is the lost heir of the Empire. Bethrazen returns to Nevendar in the form of this young boy. Oh, he's got mighty balls of fire, of course. Let's have a quick look at his stats. 300 HP. He's got wards against pretty much all types of damage other than weapon. Mind, death, fire, water, air and earth. He does a fireball / paralyze attack. 90% chance to do both of those. 100 damage and can attack any unit, so he's essentially a tanky frontline archer unit who just generally kicks ass. Doppelgangers, please. Ooh, you might just have twisted my arm with that one, Bizik. Bethrazen isn't technically Bethrazen isn't the right name for this unit, because when you look at that, it looks like the name of this unit is Bethrazen, but it starts his little descriptive paragraph as Uther. I don't know. Okay, let's focus. What do we have to do? You can have all this shit. You can take your extra 2 life potions. Might see some mistakes with the human Uther appearing. How so, mine? In this campaign? She's only got 1 leadership, so we might as well give her the Berserker. I think she's going to need the extra help. Let's face it. So, objectives. Keep Uther alive. We've got to get... hang on a second. We've got to get Uther north. Was it? North? Escort Bethrazen to north to a safe location. Bethrazen must not die. You'll get one of these runic symbols on the floor where we've got to actually take Bethrazen. If you use doppelgangers, I will love you forever. You mean you don't love me forever already, Bizik? This mission on doppelgangers is so much fun. Do you think we could go for doppelgangers and go after the undead capital? Is it just the undead that we're up against? Yes. Thegul Ra. I'm up for that. I did try it on my Demons, Legions of the Damned Disciples 2 Let's Play on YouTube, but it didn't go that well because I think we only had 1 doppelganger. Whereas if we go with triple doppelganger, that might work. But what is a doppelganger, you might be saying? I'm going to show you. If we look at the mage tech tree, after the occult abbey, which converts our occultists into sorcerers, which is just a damage upgrade, we then have the option of the soul keep. Not to be confused with the soul train, it's the soul keep. Just gonna upgrade our sorcerers to doppelgangers. What's so good about doppelgangers? Doppelganger has the unnatural ability to shape its form, thereby confusing his foe. He has a choice in terms of what he does in battle. He can either morph himself or slash. If we choose to excuse me, if we choose the morph self option, what we essentially do is select another unit which is on the battle screen, i.e. in the battle, and he will actually morph into a level 1 copy of that unit. However, we have a fairly powerful unit at our disposal in the in the form of Bethrazen. So Bethrazen and 3 doppelgangers can essentially just wreck anyone's shit. So I say let's give this a go. Hang on a second. Let's change this 3 leadership thing. Bonus quest. Doppelgangers. There we go. It's officially the bonus quest. And in the next map, do we get Bethrazen in the next one as well, do we? People on to beyond everything. Shower your love upon me. This will make me get... Oh, bless you. Let's do it. I'll do anything for my fans. But for now, we've got to take care of this shite going on here. So, the spells that Bethrazen cast have greatly damaged all of these undead units, armies, if you will. So we can just essentially just take care of all of these. You will see. So yeah, it's already done 60 damage to all of these units. So we can just mop up after them. I kind of want to get rid of you because we don't have any range damage other than Bethrazen, so we should get rid of him. Blam. Bethrazen makes this entire mission much more fun, if you ask me. I'm going to get you to defend because we can't take down that zombie before he's going to attack again, so we might as well save some damage. Bitch slappin'. Get wrecked. I don't think I've got enough room for only. We know what the bonus quest is, don't you? Don't you worry, mine. You can enforce that if you feel as if we're slipping, or if I need reminding. Just randomly shout doppelgangers at me. But yeah, so the spell just killed both of those ghosts on the back line because they only have 45 HP. So the plan is, as soon as we get Bethrazen free of this little ambush, we'll bring him back to the capital, load him up with a couple of cultists, and then he's ready to go back out and get some experience for them. I'm sure he will, Bazek. But in the meantime, we've got to help Scary Slut in her quest for greatness. And sadly enough, it's going to be a case of just taking down a load of goblins. Hi, Victus. Which should be a lot easier now that we've got a berserker for her. You can just defend. I think the fact that we have Uther in this mission is going to make this particular section of the Rod Planter challenge a lot easier. Might even give us the leg up we need to get Scary Slut a lot more powerful. So she can stand on her own 2 feet. That's a lot of goblin archers. Oh, I'm sorry, mine. You just sit back and relax. Don't you worry.
What?
I'm sure Bizik is going to be very, very vocal in terms of me getting the doppelgangers as soon as possible. Dangle Goppers. Nice. If only we could rename Bethrazen as Dangle Goppers instead. I really want you to be paralysed, really. That would just be lovely. Let's get rid of you. Bethrazen can get rid of... What's Bethrazen's initiative? 60, of course it is, because he's just mental. Might actually put Bethrazen on the front line for a bit, while his units regenerate a little bit of XP. Although, it looks like we're going to get attacked by everything. It looks like everything is just going to go for it. Yeah. Which is not horrible. It means we can just get rid of everything ASAP. But I think we're going to lose one, if not all, of these units. Ah, this guy gets to go first, so at least we can get him to defend. him. He didn't break his paralysis. That's quite rare. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, both of these guys are paralysed. It's like shooting mermaids in a barrel. Don't worry for scary masochistic slut. Lots of weaklings. Good. That's what I'd like to hear. Is this going to be the same setup? No, just one zombie. Easily dealt with as soon as we get him paralysed. Back to you. Oh, imagine that. 3 doppelgangers and they all just doppelgang a Rod Planter. That would be marvellous. It's possible that you can kill him. You'd have to do well above your normal damage. Of course. Of course. Of course that happens. Might as well just go all out. I think it's only Bethrazin that's going to survive this battle. That's fine though. Hey Lou, you alright? Good to see you. Scary slut paralyzes city defenders. Right. Correctamundo. City defenders or anything in a ruin. Essentially anything which is unable to run from battle. As a kind of failsafe, instead of running they just get paralysed. Sweet sexy bald man. Bless you. I fear Lou has actually gone blind. Please send donations now. So you'd be pleased to hear, Lou, that we did actually manage to get past the last mission with what I can only describe as excessive amounts of cheese. We did pull it off. It was quite spectacular. I thoroughly recommend you watch the VOD for that, or whenever I put it on YouTube. It's quite funny. It's quite a special moment. Alright, yeah, I'll go for that. I'm hoping we can keep her alive long enough. Peasant goes down in one hit. Lou's actually been around for a while, Bizik. Just not in the Twitch family, as it were. Very, very long time viewer of the YouTube channel. Welcome to the Quest Harem. That's not the kind of welcome anyone wants, let's face it, Bizik. You still have the certain mission in the Legion campaign. I think all the ones featuring Uther are fairly special. I'm going to have to get this archer to run off because that's the second time this berserker's missed. Oh, I thought you were going to make it a hat trick, but no. 9 XP? Is that? No, I thought it was going to be 1 XP away from a level up, but it's 2. It's not quite the insane amount of trolling I expect from this game. What is harem again? Don't Google it because it's not necessarily safe for work. Harem it's an old. This might sound really racist, but I think it's Arabic or something like that. Some sort of like Middle Eastern type thing where a man would take multiple wives, essentially. You only had 3 main lovers and now have 4. When you say main lovers, do we have like auxiliary lovers as well, backup lovers? Anyway, let's move swiftly on. Hi Jamal, you alright? Glad you could make it. We have finished the first map. Is it Persian? That's roughly about right, isn't it? Persian. It's all the same. Mild racism. What we got here? We must ensure that our master Bethrazin is safe from the perils of the undead. Advance with caution. Don't you tell me how to babysit. Silly masked man. Right, first of the upgrade structures, Occult Abbey. And then get on our way to the Soul Keep. That's going to get our cultists upgraded to sorcerers. That's what we need to do. on the way to Das Doppelgangers. Oh, no thank you. One is enough. Sometimes one is too many. Bethra's in easy mode, but with doppelgangers. Mine's just being polite. He wants to, really. Weakness scroll. Does Bethra then have any other powers? It's just flying. I was wondering if he could use scrolls, because he wasn't quite OP enough. Right, what's the easiest way to get round here? It's going to be round this part, then round there, and then over. I don't really want to get him into any other battles, because I want to save all this experience for our cultists and sorcerers. I'm going to put a lot of trust in this berserker to actually kill this archer in one hit. I'm missing. you just couldn't do it, could you? You just can't find it within yourself. That's why you swing these axes round blindly like some sort of prick. It's no wonder you're missing. There we go. That's the level 3 for Scary Slut. We can get another leadership point for her now. I'm thinking Rod Planter maybe there? It's very early for them to start invading. Anywho, another upgrade structure. Slut Scarer. Oh, is that named after you? Oh, bless you. No, I got, I think it was Lou suggested Scary Slut on the YouTube comments. And it kind of reminded me of the Spice Girl, because you've got Scary Spice and Baby Spice. So it kind of made sense, because all the Rod Planters are now technically the Spice Girls. So you've got Scary Slut, Slut Summoner, and all the usual, all the gang making up the Disciple Spice Girls. What else do we have? Don't know what else to build, actually. I don't really need to build anything else at the moment. All we're really going for is just mass doppelgangers. So we definitely need the cultist upgrade structure, and then the soul keep. Could maybe swap out the berserker for a 2-space unit. Go for a mental gargoyle type of dealie. Enemy town to the west with the capital. To the west. That's got to have to be leadership. Over here. There's a neutral town to the west. Unless you meant east. Is it over here? There's undead lands there. Seem to be swimming in gold in Disciples 1. Which particular mission? Or campaign are you doing at the moment, Jamal? Is it still the Empire? Let's take you up there. I'm tempted to go for a gargoyle. Gargoyles are just so good. Let's do it. Let's see if we can pull this off. Rod Planter and a gargoyle. What could possibly go wrong? You can get your potions in your mitts. Bring them up there. You can stay on the front. There we go. Everyone's nicely arranged. Right. If there was a greenskin race castle in the game, what name would you give to your greenskin Rod Planter? Depends what the Rod Planter would be. Do you think a Rod Planter in the greenskin race would be maybe like a goblin elder? I would say maybe. I don't know what that would be then. Gobbo Slut? Slut Gobbo? Stinky Slut? Yeah, that'll do. You're quite good at these slut names, Lou. It's a little bit unnerving. There's not much upgrade buildings to spend gold. Oh, that's true, yeah. Let me get my compass. Doing hordes now, 3rd mission. Cool. Hey, you could use my Let's Play as like a reference point. And spoil the game. Right, now that we've got a gargoyle, let us build the spire. That's going to improve our stone gargoyles, turn them into marble gargoyles. What happens? They get 60 more HP, but 20 more armor. So this is a base armor of 60, which is huge. Immune against poison, warded against mine damage, and gets a nice buff to the damage up to 65. Still earth based, and it can attack any units. Marble gargoyles are the winged demons of the 6th plane of hell. That's quite a title. They are, I wonder if that's on the business card. Winged demon of the 6th plane of hell. How can I help you? They are impervious to mind attacks, and their bodies are too solid to be easily damaged. And they are just kick-ass. So let's do that. I'm hoping, because it's just Scary Slut and a gargoyle, that the amount of experience we're going to get from these two is going to be rather vast, because it's just 2 units, and that's all the experience going to be shared out between. Stone Slut. Best kind of slut. Very susceptible. You could be Sun Slut, couldn't you? Oh, it's in the east. That's fine. I get your mind. Whatever direction you say, I'll look in the opposite one. No problem. Gargoyles here. I think they might be my favourite unit out of any unit in Disciples, any playable unit. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I feel like I should go after this Rod Planter, but we're quite susceptible at the moment. Let's give it a try. Rod Planter on Rod Planter action. We could get this. We could just get this zombie to run off. That's fine. Oh, he's staying to fight. Right, so we get you to run. He's warded against mine damage, so yeah, that's why she's running. Alright, no surprise there. She's used all her movement points. That's okay, because we know that that went fairly well for us, I think. What? Round you come. Some undead mana for us there. We're going to have to fight this orc to get past? No, sir. Because I'm slippery like an eel. Who are you and what do you want? It's a spectre. I don't know what's in that army though. But death. Where's death? Oh, I don't know. Is that straw pile up? Oh, I need to get on that. Yes, absolutely mine. Sorry. Hi Penny, you alright? No, don't go through the orcs. Just go round. That would be lovely. Right, I think we're on the home stretch. Let's get Bethrazen back. Load him up with some cultists, and then the fun shall commence. I'm feeling fairly confident about this still. I think we can take down this Rod Planter eventually. Hi, Victus. Yeah, that's you dead. Lovely. Right, he's going to stay and attack. You just defend. Can we kill him? 33 damage. We're going to have to use all of our restoration potions. But this could be quite a lot of experience for us. The bitch slapping is intense. Slapsies. Yeah, let's just use it all. I'm sorry. But the sooner we get to Marble Gargoyle status, the better. Trust me. Should have got him to... I should have feed him then. 59 XP. Less than I was expecting, but... she held her own there. If that was just a fighter instead of a zombie, I think we would have been well ahead. That guy is not giving up. Said the Gags are your favourite unit. My counter-ag up. Oh, but death. Who would win against Death and the Gargoyle? Now that the Gargoyles are doing earth-based damage. Because when they did weapon-based damage, they were just getting mullered by Death. Then again, they are a 2-space unit, so that's hardly surprising. How you doing? You alright? You did send the things on Twitter, yes. I've just got to get around to doing it mine. It took me ages to do my new channel banner, which you will see up there. You alright, do? Very nice to see you as always. Yeah, I think I must have spent the last 3 or 4 nights just doing that. I hope it's been worth it. I think it looks nice. I just needed a change. Oh, definitely Gargoyle. But then again, it's a 1-space unit versus a 2-space unit. It's hardly surprising. Let's be fair. Oh, thank you, Physic. Oh, it's so kind of you. My gold. Thank you for the bits, my friend. It's most appreciated. Oh, that's put me off my game. Where to next? We need a suitable target. Oh, that might be quite nice. 2 archers and a thug. Can we kill archers in 1 shot? Not quite. I'm still willing to give it a go. Let's try that. Oh, thank you, man. I hope you're enjoying the new notification. The bits notification. I'm quite impressed by it. Thank you very much for the bits. It's really weird because I'm playing Disciples 2 and then there's that sound from Disciples 1. I think where was the clan's thief and when did he die? Oh, I do like the Kappa at arms. Yes, that was one of my favourite ones. There are 3 Easter eggs to be found in that banner. Can you find them all though? Need to see them when I get on your shit top. Oh, cool. You might need to adjust your window, by the way. It's the triangle by your name. It means that mine very kindly threw some of his bits at me. Because he's just generally a lovely human being. Not that people who don't aren't lovely human beings. Best way you can support the channel is just by watching, of course. Let's get rid of you. Might have to fear the thug. How much damage is the thug doing? 15. Oh no, we can kill him. It's going to be close, but we can kill him. Especially if he misses. Off you pop. 17 XP. Lovely stuff. Thank you again, Vizik. That's very kind of you. Thank you to everyone who donates with your lovely bits. Thank you everyone who just watches as well. Back you go. I didn't realise how hyped you would be for this doppelganger one, Bizik. He's got a bit mental for it. It's the reward for finding them. Yes, my unending love, of course, mine. Not that you don't have it already. Oh, don't worry about it, Doom. You've certainly no obligation to do so. Only if you want to. The option is there. I love you just as much if you don't. Alrighty. That devil does have 200 XP, so that might be worthwhile keeping him around. But cultist. And you've guessed it, another cultist. The party is complete. Well, maybe not yet. It's on the way though. Thanks, Jamal. Very kind of you. Window adjusted. Best looking streaming ever. Fake news. That's all I can say. Pure fake news. Thank you very much. I'm just glad I've got so many people watching Disciples. And me playing Disciples. Because it's great fun. Anywho, so we need to find some neutral parties, which you'll never get the triple Bob Ross, mate. Because then you win all my silvers. We can't have that. We need some parties which we know we're not going to be able to kill with Scary Slot. Which is probably the likes of these, where you've got a rather heavy hitting unit there. Might be able to take down that guy with a marble gargoyle, but it's probably unlikely. And double orcs are definitely off the cards. Maybe let's go after the double orcs. It's probably a bit too much for us. And paralyze you, that's fine. Strangely enough, the archer has gone for Bethrazen. Begin the flame strikes. Oh god, the slots is real. Mine's addiction continues. That's what I get for not having a cooldown anyway. Goodbye. That should be a fair amount of experience, 2 orcs. 46 XP. Not that much to get them leveled up to sorcerers. And then essentially that doubles their damage. That's the plan, Jamal. Yeah, if we've got, I was going to call him Jamal, Uther and 3 doppelgangers, I think we're well on form for a undead capital smashing. Absolutely. You just defend. Again, it'll be a little bit of experience for her. 10. Why not? Oh, what can we do with this? We can probably do that. It's going to take a number of attempts. Oh shit, that Spectre's getting quite close. Is he actually going to go for Scary Slot? I should have potentially used Bethrazen to kill him instead. Might have bollocks that up. We'll see. I'm wondering if these guys are just like programmed just to go straight after Uther. I keep on calling him Uther, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, they are. That's fine then. I've done it with just Uther. Nice. Doppelgangers transforming to undead capital guardians. You win by ×3. Is that possible? It's there you go, it's the slots. Surely you can't copy a capital guardian, can you? I've never tried it actually. I kind of want to try it anyway. Surrender towards the demons. Do you imagine that you will escape these lands? No one. He's turned back to normal Luther. Oh, that's nice. No one defies Bethrazen. I have not waited 10 years for freedom just to fail to the likes of you. That's just a bit of smack talk, as you do in Disciples. You always need a bit of smack talk. That would be crazy awesome. Bethrazen on the front, and then 3 Ashgans on the back line. Oh, that would just be stupid. Okie dokie. Who do we want to kill? You warded against mind-based attacks, so this guy is not particularly threatening. Let's take down a zombie. Get him paralyzed. I don't know, but there's something very satisfying in having a lot of area of effect units attacking one after another. I don't know why, that always satisfies me doing that. Nah, he's warded, you tit. And now your damage dealers are dead. Bethrazen is bare. There we go. Triple sorcerers. I mean, just look at that pose. He's hip. He's down with the kids. Not too sure about the hair. Then again, I can't really say anything about anyone's hair. It's the one thing I can't criticise. Right. Oh. Now that we've got sorcerers, we can get the soul keep built. There we go. The preparations are made. Doppelgangers incoming. What was I going to do with you? It's alright when he's on your side and always ends up shafting you. If you're lucky. Better than confirmed as another member of the harem. I'm going to grab these. An emerald. And a bronze ring. And a call to arms scroll. Call to arms is pretty good. Increases by 33% the damage inflicted by enchanted units in battle. That's going to be useful for the final whatchamacallit, capital battle. I'm going to leave Scary Slut there. I mean, we are warrior lords, so this damage will be naturally regenerated fairly quickly. I guess that will do. He is, yeah. Because, like I say, he's down with the kids. Like, boy! Rapping with his infernal cohorts. That could be the name of his little group. Bethrazin and the infernal cohorts. Actually, no. Doesn't Ashkale's description sounds like a rapping band or something, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look. Ashkale and the 80 infernal cohorts. Leader of 80 infernal cohorts. Not 79, not 81, but 80. Ashkale was chosen by Bethrazin to guard the Legion's capital, never to leave it unprotected. And then, of course, you've got Slutbeard and the Sons of Ymir. The latest death metal rock band sweeping the nation. It's just a thief. Goodbye, thief. See my look. Why? Thank you. That was incredibly uncool, wasn't it? Yes. I'm an embarrassment to us all, but especially you, because you're my son. So there you go. You're not older than me, Jamal. You're my son. And paedophilia is illegal. Thank you for confirming that, mine. It's always good to know. Right, so we can definitely kill the peasants in one shot. We'll be able to do this, so it's whether we can actually do it in one sitting, as it were. We probably can't. Let's get rid of you first. If you defend now, we should be able to get rid of this archer as well. And then all we've got to deal with is the thug. Oh shit, why did I do that for? Oh, that worked out well. Oops. 14 XP. It's becoming a bit of a slog. But we can get there. Not in all countries. Yeah, some countries are crazy. I mean, mega crazy. Alright, another victory for Scary Slut. Getting there gradually seems to be the thing with her. Sullenhish. That's quite a good name. We weren't suggesting we did something to mine, by the way, Blasky. Also, by the way, Blasky, you've been dethroned. I'm sorry. Bizik has the top chair. Not that I want to promote any kind of competition, of course. Just thought you might like to know. Pow. Hey Giboo, you alright? How are space engineers? Ah, 404 win not found. Nice. Yeah, let's get you paralysed. That would be just marvellous. Come on, boys. Get your flames out. God, this is just such a face roll. It's going to be more of a face roll when we get quadruple Bethrazen. Thank you. Mortis is everywhere watching you. You cannot hide from our goddess. She will destroy you, sir. She's going to have to destroy four versions of him. So good luck with that. My little bald buddy. We'll go down here. Many thugs. Orcs. We can maybe deal with man-at-arms. They're going to take 3 hits from the gargoyle, but they don't do a great deal of damage, and they are up against 40 armor of the gargoyle. Might be able to work with that. I think we need a thief though. We need some poisoning action going on here. Das Guild. And come forth. More gold required. Well, it's not very nice. I should have planted a rod there, because we could do with that mana as well. I'll do that in the next turn, because I think she's going to need another turn just to heal up. And then we'll do it. We can take our... I think we can take our time on this mission, can't we? Not up against a horrible time limit or anything like that. We'll do that. That, and if things get hairy, we can just break out Bethrazen and his doppelgangers. Just not worth streaming. With the number of players we were attempting, I guess it's just not stable. Oh, I see. It's a stability issue. That's sad. Sorry, just catching up with chat. Caprodams, you betcha. Cool story, Bobbadams. Have you found that the other Easter eggs mine, by the way? Flights, hotel and tickets for Insomnia 61 booked. Would I be terribly unhip to say what's Insomnia 61? Oh, you got it right. There we go. There's the Bob Rossett arms. You got bits to work twice more, but now it's back to try again later mode. So it does the try again later mode just stay on permanently? Because it's supposed to refresh like fairly frequently, is it not? From what I'm aware. Honey, yeah. Oh my goodness, he got a vampire. Some scary shit. A vampire with a ghost and a fighter. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to do that. That'd be stupid not to. Yeah. I'm afraid everyone's more or less dead. And I don't mean undead. No, don't miss, you fool. God, everything just falls instantly to Bethrazen. And the Sorcerers of Chaos. 127 XP, that'll come in handy. Doppelgangers, here we come. De Noct Valorium. Download hype next month. Nice. You're just sending randomness, that's what this channel's all about, mine. Gaming weekend event con lag thing, land thing, sorry. The gaming event I'm looking forward to is NERG. I'll see if I can get a link for it. It's actually held in the northeast of England, so I can actually go to it without actually travelling millions of miles. And it's I don't want to sound like I'm on commission here, but It basically stands for Northeast Retro Gaming, and you get all of the funky old arcade cabinets and all crazy shit like that, and it's one of the best things I've gone to for a while. I went last year. They've only been doing it for a couple of years. Definitely going this year because it falls on my birthday as well, and it's just a fantastic event to go to. So if you can make it to it, then I would very much recommend it. If by some chance of fate you're in the northeast of England at that time, then go for it. I'd rather go and listen to music and get drunk. Who wouldn't? Although it depends what kind of music. Nice bit of ABBA. That'll get you drunk. Zombie Orb and a Necromancer. Millions of miles to the Northeast Retro Gaming meet. You gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice. Roll a hard 6. Can we do this? Can we kill the Necromancer? Of course we can. He has a Dark Lord, which will be warded against Bethrazen's fire magic. But yeah, we can do this. Get this guy paralyzed, because he does quite a lot of damage. Oh bollocks. I was rather hoping we'd have been able to attack and get rid of him before he attacked instead. Thankfully, now the sorcerers have removed the Dark Lord's ward, and kapow. And GG. Oh, cool. In Birmingham. Nice. Birmingham. You've got everyone drinking cuppa soups. I do like the Birmingham accent. It sounds a bit derpy, but it's quite cute. Yeah, we're after insomnia. Yeah, let's give this a try. We might probably going to have to get one or two of these guys to run off. We have to take it one at a time. So let's get rid of the thugs, because I just hate thugs. Get you to run off. Yeah, you kill the thug. We get the other thug to run off. And yes, combat is terminated. Fine. Send you back now. Oh, we're going to get a thief, weren't we? Yes. So there we go. We could actually use the thief to soften some of these guys so she can swoop in with her gargoyles and just make the mincemeat of them. That is possibly a thing. Where is what exactly? Nurg. It's in the northeast of England in a, I think it's in Gateshead. So when a lot of people think of northeast England, you probably just think of Newcastle. Gateshead is the town which is directly south of Newcastle on the other side of the river. So it's about 10 minutes away from where I live, so it's perfectly positioned. Definitely pay a visit from Hungary. Cool. I roughly know where Hungary is. Lou, yes? In my belly. Mine, you should know. Yeah, you're from around that way, aren't you? Well, if you're there, then you will meet me in the flesh. That would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? We could play some God that had so they've got like half. I would say it's in three parts. You've got 1/3 which is all like really old arcade machines, like the original Pac-Man and Mario, Donkey Kong. The old Crazy Taxi, I think, is there, or was there last time. The next third is really old and new pinball machines, all on free play. These are all free play machines, by the way, so you just walk around and play whatever you want. You pay to get in, but then you can just everything a single machine is on free to play. And then the final third, which is probably my favourite, is the really old retro consoles. So you've got like the likes of the Master Systems, then the really old like old Ataris, Spectrums, and it's just heaven for someone like me who grew up with it all. Bah. Southeast of Austria as well. Nice. I've heard Austria's a lovely place. I've heard Hungary's a lovely place. All you need is your own little gaming convention, and then you're sorted, aren't you? Lost Mastaba. Should we venture into the Lost Mastaba? Surely, what could go wrong? Yeah, he does do fire damage. We're going to go in blind. I mean, there's not much that Bethrazen can't handle, is there? Is that it? Really? Is that all you got? That all you got? So they're Hungarians here as well. Not only oh, Val! There we go. Fact of the day from Val. Or about Val. See, Disciples brings everyone together. Universally accepted as good gaming. Is that 80 XP? Nice. Wyverns are worth a lot of XP, and they're not really that dangerous, considering they're only a tier 1 unit. 200 gold, and a sapphire. Fairly standard. I think you're going to have to get some healing now though, Bethrazen. Well, not you, but your sorcerers. Good question, Blasky. I'm not entirely sure if he's been. He gets around, doesn't he? He's a dirty whore. Probably has been. Hang on a second. Have we got any other resources we can claim? Death Mana over there. Death Mana synergizes very well with the Infernal Mana, because they're both classed as the evil aligned races mana. So all of your tier 3 spells are going to be requiring Death Mana. Speaking of which, I should probably build a Mage Tower. There we go. Let's have a look at the spells at our disposal. I think we looked at the tier 2 ones in the last mission. Let's have a look at tier 3. Sanctuary, which renders the target party invisible until they perform an action. Very interesting spell. If you're worried that your units are going to be targeted by spells a lot, you just render them invisible and then they can't actually be targeted by spells, etc. Undead Drakes suck ass. They kind of do in Disciples 2 and 3, if you ask me, Jamal. I think they're quite possibly the worst 2-space unit. Quite possibly the worst unit overall, to be honest. Question, anyone playing World of Thanks? Is that just people going around thanking each other? Thank you. Thank you for the thanks. I'm assuming you meant tanks, in which case I'm afraid I don't. Indeed, one of the worst than Disciples. Yeah, well, you could say all the units are worse in Disciples 1 than Disciples 2 because they can't go past their top tier level. They just stop gaining experience, like dead in the water. And then you go through that horrible moment where you're just wasting loads of experience because you're just taking a fully upgraded army into battle. Anyway, let's move on. Good Divis Nocte, which replenishes a small area of the Fog of War, which protects parties from enemy spells. Don't know why you just wouldn't use Sanctuary. Maybe that's to protect multiple targets. Paralyses, which depletes 100% of the target moving points, paralysing it for 1 day. So they've got very kind of functional spells, but very circumstantial ones, which are quite interesting. Lots of ones which kind of affect what you can do on the overmap. Mentor Portents inflicts 50 points of mind damage to target units. And how do you pronounce this? Maldesier? No. Maledicier? I don't know. It just blurs into one thing. Sorry, I've got a touch of dyslexia just come across me. All the units in the area have 25% less chance to hit. Let's just leave that as that. Probably not going to use it. Are we finished? Is that all we're going to do? Probably, yeah. We'll research some spells soon. sorcerers are still a little bit knackered. I think we could still keep on going. We've just got to choose our battles carefully. As long as we go up against melee attackers, we should be fine. That's no good because they've got a wyvern. So I'll give that a miss for now. Double orc and goblin archer. I think that's fair game. So we can go after them. Magister. Keep the poisoning coming. You silly boy. Grr. Another thief. Might as well have another thief, really. I don't think we've got much to spend our money on. Magister, no. Gwent is fun. Gwent's a lot of fun. And everyone can play it now because it's in the open beta, I believe. Right, let's give this a try. I think the thug is now one-shottable by the gargoyle. Fingers crossed. Oh, he'll have to do slightly over his normal attack. I've got high hopes for him though. There we go. Good boy. You just keep on defending. I think we can wrap this up. I'm going to get him to run off just in case the gargoyle misses. Right, of course he doesn't, but then we made sure that he wouldn't. Kind of. Tricked the AI. Okay. I'm going to go for the good old Hellhound because I think that's good value for mana. Yeah, Gwent is great fun. It's much more enjoyable than Hearthstone, if you ask me. Heroes of the Storm. I'm very, very bad at any kind of MOBA, so I'm afraid that's it's not for me. Oh, open beta Wednesday the 24th. Oops. Yeah, you used to play a lot, didn't you, Blasky? I think I would probably enjoy watching someone play Heroes of the Storm more than I would play it. Just because I'm so bad at it. I'm just not very good at games which require a lot of quick reactions and things. I'm sure you've probably already noticed. I'm not the most dynamic of people. I like to just kick back and take it easy. Open floodgates. Hopefully. I expect it should see a lot more of a user base, or player base. Although it was fairly active to begin with, to be honest. I never had any problems finding a match in Gwent. It's not changed one bit. Can we get triple doppelgangers before the evening ends? 46 XP. It's highly possible. Ice Storm. Thank you very much. I kind of don't want to kill those goblins because it's it's one of the few targets that Scariest Look can actually take down. And I don't want to take away any of our potential XP. I'm well up for that, Lou. It's whether I can get the damn thing working. Because the game is so old, I think the online multiplayer system can be a little bit daunting. If I have any volunteers who want to get this set up once we're finished with the Rod Planter challenge, let's go for it, I say. That would be awesome. I tried Dota 2. Couldn't get away with it. Everyone was so angry. I said I can't be playing a game where everyone's angry. I play the game for the opposite effect. I want to be soothed and calmed. Keep the poisoning coming. Goodbye. I think this is probably the way forward in terms of us actually getting some experience for Scary Slut. Just going to have to do this. So the Gargoyle is very, very quick with him being an archer type unit. Initiative of 60, so we can get in quickly and kill these weakened units. That's probably going to be it.
What?
Oh, Jamal's in. Goodbye. Oh, seriously? You would provoke the god of the Legions of the Damned into a duel where you can just do that. GG to you, sir. 10 out of 10 for effort. 10 out of 10 would paralyze again. Oh, that's right, yeah, I completely forgot about that mine. Mine has been working on a custom map, which should hopefully be forthcoming. I'm very much looking forward to that mine. Mortis orders you to die, demons. Submit now and she will be merciful. What business does your Mortis have with me? Your threats become tiresome. Yep, but they'll continue, of course. Because Disciples loves its smack talk. Alright, they're all dead. I think you trusted Mortis a bit too much if you said, how about you try taking down the god of the Legions of the Damned by yourself? Oh, alright then, yes, yeah, that sounds fine. I'm assuming this is alright, I'm not going to die or anything. Oh no, you're not going to die. Why would you die? I wouldn't send you on a mission where you're going to die. It's all fine, isn't it? Yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. We've done the paperwork. The unlife insurance is fine. It's all paid for. Come on. Don't let me down. That's it. Yeah. AI can be stupid. So that's going to be the downside to me playing against an actual human being in Disciples, because I've never done it before and I don't know if I'm just going to completely suck at it. I'll be honest. Thank you, Vlasky. My gold! Much appreciated. Thank you for the bits. Lovely man. Unlife insurance. Yep. Gotta have it. Who's gonna look after the little undead babies? I'm assuming they have undead babies. If you have undead people, then presumably we have undead babies as well. Isn't that a lovely thought? So it took a very dank turn. Where's Dank Child? He'd be loving this. Loving that dankness. Let me see what's inside that ruin. So if we send Scary Slut in against this ruin, because the inhabitants of the ruin, when we attack them, cannot run away, she will just paralyze them instead, which is a nice little twist on her ability and actually makes her reasonably useful. I was going to make a joke, but it's a bit dark. Too dark for this stream, Bizik? Come on. You know me better than that. We shouldn't be that far off. Triple doppelgangers now. Oh, Jamal's beating you to it. What do a dark jug and clean drinking water have in common? I don't know. Not everyone gets it. Ooh, the dankness. Can we get a cool story, Bob, in the chat there for that dank joke from Jamal, please? Mine likes the very dark ones. It's not dark enough, Jamal. Have you got anything darker, please? Hey kid, do you want to hear a dark joke? We need to go darker. We need to go deeper. Deeper down the rabbit hole, please. Thank you, Gibbo. Gibbo in saving the day with the cool story, Bob. And mine. There we go. It burns, but it's great. It burns, mother. But it feels good. What's in the person? Oh, Master Thugs, fuck my life. Now, on the plus side, gargoyles are immune against poison, so that's a giant. Fuck you to Master Thugs. And let's face it, we all want to say that to Master Thugs. Alright, that's far too many units there. Oh, we can probably try it on those ones. Maybe wear those guys down and then take them out. How far is she away from a marble gargoyle? Oh god. Still over 200 XP. We need to find a very powerful unit which is going to give us a lot of experience, which can be easily poisoned. That's what we need. That would just be lovely. Turn the light off. I'm afraid of being leaving an online match. I don't know what you're talking about, Lee. That's not what I was saying at all. Oh god, I'm going to be terrible. I can just tell. Not all of my tricks that I normally use against the AI aren't going to work. That's the problem. It's 9 inches purple and makes my girlfriend gag when I shove it down her throat. Oh, Bizik. I don't have any words. Oh, mine, that was just as bad. That's absolute savagery, yes. Oh, they're enjoying it though. There we go. That's the main thing. I apologise to anyone who chatted who is offended by that. Oh, maybe we can do this troll. Maybe we can get him poisoned up. Or this spider. We've got a giant spider here. There is some potential there. Anyway, let's go after this orc while we're in the neighbourhood. What's this channel come to? Oh, Doom's enjoying it as well. That's good. Excellent. I've heard some in my time, Bizik, but that. Oh. No. No. Does not compute. Well done, sir. It's not that there's not that many people have that effect on me. 80%, that's good. We could go in now because the archer is one-shottable, but the thugs will still take 2 shots and they can wear down that gargoyle reasonably quickly. I have returned. I think it's the fact that you laugh at it when you shouldn't. You know you shouldn't really be laughing at it, which makes it even more funny, if you ask me. Oh god, more dark jokes. All right. Maybe it's best if we get them all out the way in one big deluge. Just get it all over and done with, like ripping off a plaster. Just dump them all in the chat. Why not? More orcs. Let's do it. Where'd you get these jokes from? Is this when you tell us that you just make them all up yourself as well? I'm going to have to put a disclaimer on the YouTube video, I can tell. Oh, that's nice, Gibbo. Oh, that's the new emote, isn't it? You can do like a little snake thing. Isn't that great fun? Quarter pounder with cheese. Good lord. Oh, hello. Let's just forget Bizik's joke and then focus on this that we've got going on here, doppelgangers. I need something to take away the pain of Bizik's joke. It's burning in my mind. We've got triple doppelgangers. So I've done what I set out to do in this stream. We will of course be testing out the doppelgangers before we end the stream. So we'll go out on a high note, unlike Bizik's joke. Well done though. I've given up, Blasky. I gave up at least an hour ago. Alright, everyone is one-shottable, that's the main thing. Thank you, Bizik. It's very kind of you. Where have all these bits come from? You've just been non-stop watching adverts for your bits. I saw a black guy riding a bike the other day. I thought it was mine. Then I checked the garage and saw mine was still chained apart. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. No, I didn't laugh. I laughed at something else. Oh, what's this? Oh, what is anything anymore? What's this turned into? Jamal, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I apologise to everyone. Oh god. Oh, you think I'd be a tough opponent? Oh, that's nice of you. Do you think it could be also to do with the units that you choose? Because the only downside to it is, if you choose to go down one route, and they go down the other, say they are the undead and they go for death units, they're immune against weapons, whereas you're more focused on a weapon type kind of setup, then you're inherently at a disadvantage straight away. But then again, I suppose you should expect that if you're going up against the undead. I need a new target for Scary Slut. What are our chances against an orc? I think it's about 60%, isn't it? 65%. That's alright. Oh shit. Well, we've got quite a lot of gold anyway, so let's bring out some more thieves. Jamal's done. Oh, thank God. Thank you for your contribution, Jamal. It was fascinating. Again, sorry for anyone who's offended. But that's just this channel, it would seem. No censorship. I've not had to censor anyone ever since I started streaming. Not that that's a threat or anything. It's white on top and black on the bottom. Society. Ooh. Harsh political commentary by Bizik. Try to take a capital with doppelgangers. That's the plan, Val. Absolutely, yes. If only, Doom. That would be awesome. Why did Princess Diana cross the road? She didn't wear a seatbelt. No. Spying the enemy much sooner than him getting a death unit with thieves or summons. Yeah, that's true. You've got to really change your game, I think, Lou, haven't you? Go for it, Doom. You might as well. If we can cram it all into the end of this stream, that's fine. No offense at this point. I think we've pretty much confirmed that anyone still in the chat or anyone still watching on YouTube has got past those previous strokes. So I think anything will probably go now. There we go. Keep it coming. Nice. New. I was rather hoping we could have got the orc down to a one-shottable point. I'm sinking further and further down my chair whenever someone tells a joke, I realise. Rather hoping that the ground will just swallow me up. Ay. I'm gonna try out these doppelgangers and then that's it. That's it. I'm just done. Done for the evening. We're just gonna go to bed and cry. Let's just completely and utterly smash this thief. So I'll show you how doppelgangers are going to work. It's like this. And then, all of a sudden, we have 4 lots of Bethrazen doing 100 damage and paralysing any unit. With 300 HP. And wards against all of that stuff. So, you can see how this is going to go. That's the pure overpoweredness of doppelgangers on this particular mission. If you pair them up with Bethrazen. Oh wow, bit like. Are we trying to offend as many people as possible? Is that the new challenge? Well, they are just jokes at the end of the day. I hope. We don't have anything else to spend our money on, so I think this is fine. I think the orc can very nearly be two-shotted. No, one-shotted. It'd be two-shotted at the moment. But I think that's still probably too much damage for the gargoyle to handle. We'll wait one more turn, then we can probably do that. Oh, they blow up so fast. Wow. I was on my trampoline the other day, but no, he just wants to sit in his wheelchair. Right, that's it. Stream is over. I can't take any more. I'm sorry. That's it. You finished me off. On the plus side, I think we've done quite well gameplay-wise with the mission. However, I do feel as if we're all now morally bankrupt. So it swings and roundabouts, essentially. Oh, thank you for that one, Doom. You have well and truly finished me off in many ways. I'm just going to keep on sinking lower into my chair. Oh, even Scary Slut is joining in. Then again, she's evil, so she's got an excuse. Anyway, I'm going to have to end it here before. I'm just going to have to end it here. I can't finish that sentence. Thank you as always for joining me this evening. It's been interesting. It's been one of those evenings. Thank you very much for making it as colourful and enjoyable as you always do, my lovely fans. Thank you also for the many bits which have been thrown at me this evening. It's always appreciated, and indeed you watching is always appreciated. Feel free to hang out and chat and tell more jokes. I'm going to have to leave though. Despite the dark turn. Yep. Yeah, it happens. You know, these things happen. But I'm going to have to leave it there. I'm back on... Am I back on Sunday? Yes, I believe I am. Back on Sunday for more Heroes of Might and Magic 5. And then Disciples on the Tuesday. You know the schedule by now. Take care. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you hopefully on Sunday. And I will check your Twitter messages. Yes. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. See you soon.